Just blocks from the Capitol building, we welcome you to Nationals Park. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. It's Nationals baseball next on the show. Joe Ross gets the starting assignment for the Nats in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, how I'd categorize this guy, I'd say he's a very reliable major league pitcher. Last year, ERA under 3.5, but he's consistent. What you see is what you get. He gives you innings, and he takes the ball for you.
First pitch forthcoming as Jose Reyes is set to go.
Leading off the afternoon for the Mets, shortstop, number 7.
And the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball 1, and we are underway at the Beltway. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Very nice afternoon, high skies and 77 degrees at game time. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Harold, what's the key to a road victory for them in this one?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, lifetime against Joe Ross. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Ball 1. Here's the pitch. Slow roller back to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 19,
Here's Jay Bruce now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. Now the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. And Drew will make the catch. That retires the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. Now it'll be Washington's turn. Seth Lugo gets the starting nod for the Mets. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he throws the basic fastball, curveball, changeup, and I've always felt like the fastball, curveball, changeup was the most difficult because it gives you a different angle to look at the ball coming, a different plane on all 3 of the pitches.
And a flip to first from Cabrera in time for the first out. Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
But unfortunately, right after shortstop for the second out.
batting third, right fielder.
Here's Bryce Harper now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Well, Ferg really does call a solid game back there. He does reward a pitcher for a good location.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. And that brings up the catcher, T.J. Rivera. He'll match up now with Joe Ross to lead off the inning.
Rivera.
Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, I'm not big on the first pitch changeup, but right there I liked it. It got out front of the swing, and now you got a strike.
The windup and the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Taylor has a beat on it. 1 out.
All right, here's how the Nats line up defensively, brought to you by Napjcyd. And in center field, Michael Taylor. He goes back on the ball as good as anybody. Had a little bit of a struggle coming in on things, but he charges the ball hard and makes good throws. I like him.
Lucas Duda comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Line toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If you hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
Standing in now, Wilmer Flores, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Gloved by Murphy. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4. Here's Daniel Murphy now. They look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Oh, I know he'd like to see that pitch again. Just out in front of it. Just wasn't able to keep it fair, but he saw it pretty good.
Rivera has a read on it. 1 away. Into the box, Adam Lind. Fly ball out to right field. Bruce has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6.
At the plate, Ryan Rayburn. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike 1. And that misses 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The 1-2 pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike. A look there at the Washington Monument, not far from Nationals Park, on a great day for baseball in D.C. Into the box now, Rene Rivera. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Rene Rivera.
Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Murphy ranging into the outfield, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting 8. Center fielder number 9.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. Lifetime against Joe Ross. 2 for 3. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a looper to left. Rayburn is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
Batting 9th.
In now, Seth Lugo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Either he missed the take sign or they're just not thinking as a team. The first 2 guys out on 1 pitch, so it could have been a 3-pitch inning if he would have made an out right there.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Pitch on the way. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. A fastball that just misses inside. Third inning, no score to this point. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So striding in, Stephen Drew. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. So coming to the plate, Jose Lobaton, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. In there, 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball, 1-1. Hit back toward the mound. And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores. But, man, that ball's hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Stepping in now, Joe Ross. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now batting, center fielder, Michael Taylor.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Taylor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going. Matt, I like how he's pitching right here. He's got that run.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Nationals lead. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jose Reyes.
Into the windup and the pitch. On the ground to the right side. Lind has it. And he'll just make it to the bag a step or two ahead, and there's the first out.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Asdrubal Cabrera comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Here it comes, 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Moving under it, Taylor. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 19.
Striding in once again, Jay Bruce. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that in. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And he gets ahead 0-1. Called strike 0-2.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they were different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap. Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Bryce Harper is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0 now. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. Digging in for his second at-bat, Daniel Murphy. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So digging in now,
Leading
T.J.
off with the
Rivera.
bat.
He's 0 for
Left
1
fielder,
thus far.
T.J. Rivera.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Murphy has it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
First baseman number 21.
Ready for another chance. Lucas Duda. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Oh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Well, Matt, they've all seen him at this point, and clearly they're not picking him up much better. Do you see the swing on that pitch right there? Nasty.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Now at the plate, Wilmer Flores. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. That misses 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Swinging on 2-0, and it's chopped foul at the plate.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence, following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. Stepping up to the plate, Adam Lind. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. In there, no balls and a strike. Lind awaits the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
The batter.
Ready now, Ryan Rayburn comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there, and it's 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Right there is Reyes. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman.
Into the box now, Stephen Drew. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here it comes on 1-1. Back up the middle. And this will get on through past Reyes for a base hit. So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the 5th marches on.
He was starting to settle in. He has retired 7 hitters in a row. That base hit right there kind of breaks it up. And now let's see how he's out of the stretch. Hasn't been there for a while.
Jose Lobaton stands in as he looks at a called strike. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Washington. 6th inning coming up. Digging in for his second at bat, Rene Rivera. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Swing and a liner, but foul. chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working. Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Well, he had a nice streak right there. 10 hitters he'd retired in a row. That base hit breaks that streak. Let's see how he does out of the stretch, and let's see if the offense puts any pressure on him.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0 delivery. This is line to left. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. Rivera rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now the relay home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero in the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Digging in to try it again. Seth Lugo comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
0-2, here it is. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way, and he strikes out. And oh boy, all he needed was a fly ball somewhere to give him the lead, but instead there are 2 gone now. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is, and a neck-high fastball that time. A man on third with 2 down. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Hey, now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And a swing by Reyes as this is hit on the ground out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So ready now, Joe Ross. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Fastball called for strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Joe Ross is retired leading off the bottom of the 6th. Michael Taylor comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Bruce on the run, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
That's a big hit right there. One out. You got the go-ahead run now at third base. There's so many things that can happen. You get a sac fly, another base hit. A lot of things can happen to get that run home.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where
stepping in and ready for another shot, Bryce Harper. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Daniel Murphy is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 2-0. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
First baseman, number
Here's
26.
Adam Lind. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And a gorgeous flip to second. And with that, the side is retired. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. Back here at Nationals Park. Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary to see how we got here. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll start the 7th. And Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hit out towards second. Murphy's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The right fielder, number 19.
Here's Jay Bruce now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. A solo shot there for Jay Bruce as the Mets have come back to tie things at 1.
Yeah, we're all tied up, and it's anybody's ball game after that blast. We live in that "what have you done for me lately" world, so that gem he was pitching doesn't mean anything anymore.
Now batting.
And that brings up the catcher, T.J. Rivera. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. The 0-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Now here's the pitch. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. But the Mets are able to square things up on this solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. All even at 1 apiece. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ryan Rayburn is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Now the pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Right there is Reyes. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Up next for Washington, third baseman, Steven
Bounced
Drew.
foul off to the right near Davey Lopes, a former Gold Glover himself in the first base coaching box. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Now batting, catcher, Jose
Out of
Lobaton.
play off to the right. Now the pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. And here comes Dusty out toward home plate as it looks like we're going to see a double switch here. Joe Blanton will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Matt Wieters will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. And here's the toss to Blanton covering for the out.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in and looking for more, Rene Rivera. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hit in the air out to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Center fielder number 9.
Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. First pitch coming. Here it is. Brandon Nimmo stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Defoe has got it, and the side is retired. Quick work. Standing in, Matt Wieters.
Leading off
And he's getting his
Washington.
first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Hits this one hard the other way. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watch it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
Into the box, Michael Taylor, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And another foul ball. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Nimmo, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter number 1.
He's set and the pitch.
Shortstop,
Here's a
Wilmer
swing and a ground
Defoe.
ball. This is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 delivery. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
0-2, a pitch down the middle. What a gift. And he
Right
didn't
fielder
miss it.
number
Nice job
34.
getting the hit.
Bryce Harper. Your attention, please.
So
Now
they'll make a
pitching for
matchup
New York,
move here and bring on a
number
southpaw to
39,
face the left-handed hitter
Jerry
due up. Here's
Levin.
Bryce Harper now as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Just missing here, 2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Daniel.
Riding in once again, Daniel Murphy. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And there's the fourth wide one, so they'll go after the next guy with a force at any base here and 2 men gone. Here's Adam Lind. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts. He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the base.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Mets bullpen able to stem the tide. 9th inning coming up. All tied at 1-1. Oliver Perez will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Yoenis Cespedes is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the 9th in a tie ball game. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Lifetime against this pitcher. Hitless in 3 at-bats. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Harper has a read on it. 1 out.
Shortstop number 7.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit back up the middle. On to first, and it's a good start to the inning for Perez. 2 away.
The batter number 13, second baseman, Asdrubal.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the pitch. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
High in the air out to center field. Taylor will get there, and he puts it away to retire the. Eric Goodell enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Hit hard on the ground to second, and this is going to get through into center, so there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single.
Bottom of the 9th inning, comes up with a big leadoff hit. Man, that is beautiful. Sets the inning up nice. Maybe we'll see a walk-off here, Matt.
Now time is called, and a very wise decision here with the potential winning run at first. They'll opt to put a little extra speed on the base pass. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Well, it was a promising start with the leadoff man on in a tie ball game, but there's nothing like a double play ball to change the course of an inning.
Anthony Rendon will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Sharp ground ball to third, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. So the bottom of the ninth is still alive after the 2-out success.
He just ambushed him right here. First pitch fastball, he was looking for it, and boom, base hit.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And a huge mistake, as that's going to move the winning run into scoring position. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bruce is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So Ryan Zimmerman is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Brian Goodwin will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Sammy Solis takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Digging in once again, Jay Bruce. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th.
The right fielder, number 19, Jay Bruce.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Goodwin ranging back. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second home run of the game, and the Mets move out to a 2-1 lead.
Well, somebody is anxious to end this thing and get the heck out of here. We'll see if that leadoff homer stands up. Either way, that's definitely a way to start the extra frame.
And that brings up the catcher, T.J. Rivera, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman.
Stepping up now, Lucas Duda. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box now, Wilmer Flores. Now a swing and a fly ball. Harper is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Mets 2 and the Nats 1. Addison Reed takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10.
Reed.
Shot toward right center. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
Up next for Washington, the shortstop.
Now a bunt attempt here. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Right fielder number 34.
Ready once again, Bryce Harper, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. In there, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And the changeup is way low that time. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Bruce has a read on it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. But not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied. Here's the first pitch. Adam Lind stands in as he looks at ball one here. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. The 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Career history with Addison Reed. 2 for 3. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with
1 in the inning for the Nationals. Ready for another shot now. Rene Rivera. He'll kick things off here in the 11th. Into the windup and the pitch. Tap down the line. That winds up foul. The 0-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Center fielder number 9.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Nimmo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on the first gets him, and it's a fast start to the 11th now. Already 2 away.
Number 43.
Matt Reynolds will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 15, Matt Reynolds.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Harper has a read on it, and that's the third out. Josh Edgen takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th. Brian Goodwin is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Goodwin is retired, and there's one away.
Number 11.
Ryan Zimmerman is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Sammy Solis is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Matt Grace gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning.
Number 33.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there. Swing and a liner. Foul.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Just got great extension and didn't miss the pitch.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose.
Second baseman has Dribble.
Here now is his Dribble Cabrera as he rips it on the ground to second. Backhanded. Throw. Got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
The batter, right fielder.
Here's Jay Bruce now. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon.
Well, that's his 3rd hit of the game, and I know infield single, but he doesn't care. Man, 3 hits in a ball game, he'll take it.
And that brings up the catcher, T.J. Rivera, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? There's 1. On to Lind. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So it's... Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Number 51 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. Takes a knee-high fastball. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. And this is taken in out there by Bruce for the first out.
Center fielder.
Digging in and looking for more, Michael Taylor. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Wilmer
Defoe is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away for the final out. And the Mets finally put this one to bed in 12 innings as the ball game is over.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious New York Mets. 3 runs on 7 hits. 1 error. They left 3 men on base. For the Nationals, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 33 minutes.